So talk about what we're trying to do with the foliar program.
So when you foliar, you're foliaring a plant to manipulate it to do something it doesn't want to do. So for different reasons, plants shut down and quit growing a root. It can be too wet of soils, it can be too dry of soils, it can be a herbicide that you've sprayed on the plant, and for some reason that plant has slowed or stopped growing, possibly became lethargic or whatever. So when you foliar, your foliar should be pinpointed to the nutrients that you need to replace in that plant to either make it non-lethargic or to kick it back in and make it grow. And really, all foliar, all it does is it forces the plant to do something that it doesn't naturally want to do by itself. And in this case, you're going to force it to grow a root. But you can only force it to grow a root if you have products that, number one, get into the plant and go to the root tip. So if you have good foliar products and you know that they get into the plant and they're not just leaf paint, then you can spray them on the plant. They come into the plant, they go down through the vascular system, they come out the root tip, they force that plant to grow a root, and while it's growing a root, it's using the energy from the foliar to harvest, mineralize, and scavenger more nutrients and pull it into the plant. So you actually have two things going on. The plant is growing a root again, and it's pulling new nutrients and minerals into the plant, but it's doing it at the expense of the foliar's energy.
So this also is a natural process where the plants, when they move into reproductive stage, start to shut down as well on the root system.
That's right. Soybeans are a little bit different than corn because they're blooming and in vegetative state at the same time. So what you want to do with a foliar on it is you want a foliar mix that, number one, feeds the vegetative growth, but also signals the plant to stay in reproductive growth. And so we can do that with our products.
You said something interesting about leaf paint. How do you know a plant is actually taking in the nutrients that you're supplying?
There's two types of testing that can be done. The first one is POD, point of deliquescence. In other words, it measures the humidity point at which the liquids or the products you are using turn to salt or turn back to a liquid. And within that range, you know that they get into the plant and don't stay on the surface of the leaf and burn it. And the other is we've put our products on the synchrotron and actually measured the rate at which those products actually come into the leaf and the vascular system and run down through the xylem and the phloem.